kid with the blanket? Remember that? Okay, tell us the real meaning of Christmas. Go ahead.
Christmas is about Jesus' birth.
That's
Right? Add a little bit more to it.
It's about celebrating the holiday.
Talk to the congregation. It's hard to talk with that big old piece of
It's
candy.
about the holidays when you share presents and you share and you share presents with God.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm glad you put that last two cards. We do get ready to give you that X like that. Okay. All right. Somebody else.
I think the meaning of Christmas is the birth of Jesus.
What you want to do?
Go ahead. Alright, so what I think
He's haven't finished yet.
Go ahead.
what I think the true meaning of Christmas is is that the birth of Jesus and the joy of giving and just spending time with your family. So what it means to me is that it means that I have a second chance. Whoa, but not only I, but all of you. God gave this His only begotten Son that we may have everlasting life, and that means a lot to me.
Now, make this year the year that you learned something about the Christmas story that you didn't know before. Or if you get something clear in your head, clear enough that you can, standing at a bus stop one day, talk to someone who walks up to you and says, I don't know what Christmas is about. Okay, and you can just let those words flow on out because you've studied. And where do you have to study it? Where do you have to study it? Okay. What part of the Bible? Old Testament or New Testament?
Old Testament.
Okay.
New Testament.
All right, you're both right. Okay. Because there is mention of it in the Old Testament, but most of the story is in the New Testament. Okay, about the life of Jesus Christ and the gospel. Okay, all right.
Mary has a
Who? Jordan. Go ahead, Jordan.
Oh, you said if you're at the bus stop, my mom told me not to talk to strangers, but you're telling them and you're turning down. So it's probably not talking to strangers, it's helping someone out.
We got
Okay, all right,
repeat
well.
it again. We couldn't hear it. Say it with the mic.
You said, Mr. Gantt said when you go to the bus stop and you're talking to people, my mom said not to talk to strangers, and I listened to her. And,
Sometimes.
and then when you go to the bus stop, I've never been on the bus, so I don't talk to people. And Mr. Gantt said you ask, someone comes up to you and they ask you what this, or they don't know what Christmas means. Do you tell them or do you just ignore them?
Okay, all right. First, do what your mom says. Okay? Because I've learned, sometimes the hard way, that things always go better when you do what your mom says, and they always go bad when you do something other than that. Okay, so do what your mom says. There will be a time when you are ready, and God knows that time, when He sends somebody right there to your spot in your space, and you are the only one who has the answer for that person, okay? It may not be now. It may not be until your mom says, Jordan, you are old enough to talk to strangers now. All right? But in the interim, in the meantime, do what your mom says. Okay?
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, all right, we need to wrap it up so that we can move on. You want to say one thing real short, quickly. Go ahead. You said it's not short? And we'll say that for another summer. Okay.
And we had some volunteers like Vonda, Renee Chapman. She was here. She helped out yesterday.
Okay.
And
the moms who make it happen.
Amen.
Okay, the moms who make it happen.
And I can't take credit for that dance he did. That was a routine that he did for someone he danced for, correct? A group he danced for. And he wanted to do it today, so I just let him do his dance, okay?
now we know Christopher not only sings, speaks well, but he dances too.
Me too.
We're going to get you on the piano. Okay. I'll let you play piano too. Okay. Not yet, but we will. We will. Yes, ma'am.
We had an offer today of $50.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you. And again, yes, ma'am.
An announcement before we close out.
Okay. Yes.
So many of you know Devin Walker, right, who grew up in this church, and he has developed a song along with Matthew Whitaker about the usher dance. It's a line dance for children, and they're making a video for the dance at John Wesley on January 3rd. So we want all of our children to learn the dance and to be in the video. So listen for those that will be in town. We'll be coordinating with the parents, and we have to get some volunteers to help get the kids over to John Wesley on January 3rd. And when I learn the time, I'll pass along that information. But I know we learned it yesterday, and you're going to have such a good time participating in this activity.
January 3rd is Saturday. All right. Stand by for more information on that. Okay. Are there any other announcements before we have our Sunday school benediction? Sorry.
Thank you. Let's give our Christian Education Department a round of applause.
I truly want to echo the sentiments as our superintendent for Sunday School, Mr. Michael Gantt, has already articulated. We have shining stars here. And the church is a place where we grow up and have an opportunity to learn to be the best that we can be. And it's so wonderful to see how each of our children are becoming shining stars. I want to thank Sister Renee Perry for her outstanding creativity, her willingness and her enthusiasm to work with the children. That's a very special gift. And I want to thank each of our children and youth for their willingness to share the gift that God has given each of us. Every time we have an opportunity for them to have an opportunity to participate in worship, we get to see a little bit more of God's divine gift in them.
Amen.
I just bubble over with joy when I have an opportunity to hear how this young man can recite whatever is given to him. Notice he didn't have not one piece of paper, but he recited it with enthusiasm. And so we know he has the gift of offertory within him. We see another side of Mr. Christopher here and his willingness to share. This is so important because as they learn here in the church, when they go into the world, they can stand with boldness.
Amen.
Because they have been amongst family members and friends, and they have learned how to shine, and the glory of the Lord goes through each of them. So I just want to express my gratitude to every one of our children and youth for their willingness to participate, no matter how young they are or how old they may be, but their willingness to allow the glory of the Lord to shine through them. It takes a village to raise a child. And so I thank each and every one of you for your participation, for your support, especially the parents, in bringing them here to a wonderful place where they can allow God's glory to shine through them. Let's just bless the Lord for this wonderful Christmas festival.
Thank you, Pastor. Now we will have our Sunday school benediction.
I would like to say happy birthday to Miss Walker, and I was supposed to sing
Can you? Can you sing it? Oh, you need music. Okay. You just never know when one of the Hollywood producers might have been there. Okay. So we'll have Trinity sing to Ms. Walker on another occasion.
That's okay, Kennedy. I understand. I love you.
Now, our Sunday school benediction. Sunday school is over for another day. Here is the Father, as we pray. Through the week be with us in our work and play. And make us kind and loving and help us to obey. Amen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.